Hey folks, and welcome back to a MyCashlessClass conversation. Today we're going to be talking about setting your child up early for entrepreneurial success in today's digital world. And by early, I mean at least by 7 years old. Now, before you come for me and say, well, my child is going to work a job for someone else and they don't need any entrepreneurial spirit, thank you very much, then can we at least talk about giving them an entrepreneurial mindset that they could fall back on if they don't have a salary, or if markets constrict and jobs dry up, and if AI reframes the whole entry-level position scene. But if you live in a world where good-paying jobs are super easy to find and your child is going to breeze out of school and land the job of their dreams, making the money that they deserve after getting that education that your hard-earned dollars paid for, and having this kind of advantage that can future-proof their earning ability is not for you, then you're right. This is not for you. But for the rest of you, hear me out. Entrepreneurship is a tale as old as time, and it's woven into the very fabric of our Caribbean region. So why aren't we crushing it as entrepreneurs in today's digital world? And why aren't we arming our children for success in that world effectively? My name is Dawn, and I am the founder of MyCashlessClass. We create convenience for busy parents when it comes to managing their child's day-to-day school transactions by giving them a digital solution that can help and that they can use from anywhere, whilst on the go, right from the comfort of their phone or computer. But that's not all. We also help those parents who want to give their child an advantage in life by ensuring that they have a positive mindset around managing money digitally. Why? Because we know that children who are comfortable when it comes to managing their money digitally are likely to have and be more open to more opportunities to make money in today's digital world. Their positive mindset around money allows them to see these opportunities wherever they are, whether they exist locally, regionally, or globally. And therefore, they are better able to access those opportunities globally in today's digital world and not just where they are locally. So let's get into it. Entrepreneurship is in the blood of the human species. From the dawn of human civilization, human beings exchanged skills, talents, and things for the things that they wanted. The concept of bartering, exchanging one thing for another thing, was built on this. The process of exchanging value for something that we want became the basis for the world's economy. And as society got more sophisticated, we searched for easier ways to make the exchange. No one wanted to walk around with 100 cows to exchange for your 1,000 pounds of fish. So we created coins and then paper money, and now today we have digital money. Now if you throw your mind back, I am sure in every Trinbago family, you will find a story of entrepreneurship. Somebody's grandmother or aunt or father or uncle who made something, provided a service to others in the community as a way to make ends meet for the family. How many of us have stories in our own families of someone making jam, tulum, roti, sweetbread, doubles, roast pork, pastels, punch creme, sorrel to earn $1? Or somebody's father who studied mechanic and fixed neighborhood cars as a way to bring in extra income. Or somebody's mother who was great at cleaning houses and offered her skill in exchange for income. Skills and talents were then and are now resources that have the power to feed a family. So entrepreneurship is in our blood. It's our history. So So now we come to today's digital world. Why are we not crushing it when it comes to entrepreneurship in the digital world? Don't tell me because we don't know how. Because your grandmother or great-grandmother or great-great-great-grandmother didn't have any degrees, or YouTube in the university, or Google, and she figured out how to sell in an environment that was unfamiliar. Don't tell me that you and your children, in the year of our Lord 2025, with all the digital tools available to us, can't figure out how to make your mark in this new world faster, easier, smarter than they did. What talent does your child have? What glimpse of their passion are you seeing from even now? What skills and talents do you have that maybe you're using or always wanted to use, and that you could talk to your child about how you are or how you wish that you could use them? What are people who excel in the area that your child is interested in, who have talents like you or like your child? What are they doing digitally to market and sell those same skills or services or things? Do you have conversations with your child about their passion and talents, and find examples of others who are excelling at those same things and earning money from it, and show it to them? Human beings don't only learn by doing. Yes, doing is best, but it's not the only way. We also learn by seeing and talking. We learn by exchanging information. So if you don't have a successful business or a successful rich uncle to show to your child, then let them learn by seeing. And in today's digital world, it has never been easier to find examples of people doing well, doing the same things that you or your child may enjoy doing and could earn an income from. And I've got news for you. If you are not having these kind of conversations about being successful in terms of making money with your children, if you are not training them to see their talents and skills as resources, you're losing the fight, my friend. If all you are telling them is study hard and get a job, you are literally turning off the tap of entrepreneurial fuel and starving them of potential greatness. These are the conversations that successful people have with their children. They don't talk about the world as some scary place that they better protect themselves from and just try to eke out an existence. They talk to them about scanning the environment for opportunity, putting themselves in a place to seize it, and making a go of it. And don't just tell me that that's something for the rich, the lucky, or the already successful. Because pick any successful person and trace their family history as far back as you need to, and you will eventually come across some great grandparent who didn't have a clue and who had to figure it out, but who had the audacity of belief. And you know the thing about audacity of belief? It's contagious and it flows across generations. So what audacity of belief are you helping to develop in your child? Success and being successful is a mindset. If you show them a model and you teach them how to scan the global environment for opportunities to apply the skills and talents that they are passionate about, like the person or person you've shown them, do you know what you have just created? A child with an entrepreneurial mindset. And do you know what the superpower of a child with an entrepreneurial mindset is? They can dream big and bold. Why? Because they can always feed themselves, they don't have to beg anyone for an opportunity, and more importantly, they already believed in themselves at an early age. So they come out of the gate of young adulthood ready and primed. You know the saying, if you stay ready, you never have to get ready? Is your child ready? Or are they still circling around getting ready, spending hours and hours on a device, doing things that can't put a dollar in their pocket, whilst others are using that same device and that same amount of time learning and becoming digitally comfortable so that they can exploit the advantages that they find in the digital world and make money and do things that make them happy and be a valuable contributor to society, and in so doing have an abundant and prosperous life? This is the opportunity you have to guide your child to. Nurture their interests and cultivate their enthusiasm by having the kind of positive conversations around making money in today's digital world, using the things and talents that they are already happy doing, so that it not only brings them success, but also brings them joy. So why are we, MyCashlessClass, a digital school transaction company, talking about setting your child up for entrepreneurial success, or at the very least, creating an entrepreneurial mindset as a fallback? Because we believe we can help. It doesn't matter whether you ever use us to bring convenience to managing your child's school transactions. In fact, what matters more is that you use us as a model, as an example to teach your children something that you may not know much about or be comfortable explaining. Something that they absolutely, non-negotiably need to know, or at the very least, at the barest basic, understand when it comes to navigating the digital world. Regardless of your opinion about digital transactions, I can tell you with 1,000% certainty that your child will have to perform a digital transaction in their life. And whether you don't believe in that, or you don't find so, or all of that is nonsense, if your child is going to have to do something, unless you are an enigma, you would want to at least ensure that they know how and they are not at a disadvantage. Or at least, if they don't know how, they could at least keep themselves safe in the digital world. So we can transform the school cafeteria or the school office, often a child's first independent commercial experience with retail, into a teaching moment. You can use the example of the cafeteria to show your child how a business can make money and reach more people and make their service more convenient for people by being online. You can show them using a real-life practical example with which they are familiar and that they see every day of the school term, and that all children, rich, not so rich, with educated or not so educated parents, can have access to. You have a teaching moment sitting in your hand, and with just one small tweak, you can turn it into a lesson about life in the digital reality, which is where they are living, by the way. Your child and another person's child, both going to school, have the exact same school transaction experiences. But with us, one may be using it to teach their child about the digital world and get them ready faster and earlier than your child. It's free to have a conversation with your children. Just use the examples around you. And if you don't know any, do some research, YouTube University. And if you don't know where to begin, drop us a line. We'd be glad to help. If you have a positive mindset about digital entrepreneurship, I guarantee you 100% your child will too. So why not start today? We're going to be putting out more content like this on how to have conversations about having a positive digital mindset with your children and helping them to understand the digital world. And all we ask is that you share it, pay it forward, because you still give them the powerful advantage just by having the conversations. Even if you never use MyCashlessClass, share it with others, because just by being more aware, even if you don't agree or it's not your cup of tea, at least our children can better understand this world and have an advantage rather than being taken advantage of. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn. If you want to give your child the gift of a digital transaction experience in the safety of the school environment and with your full control, then hook us up with your school office or PTA or cafeteria, and we'll get in touch and make it a reality. You can go to our website, mycashlessclass.com, take a look around, and maybe you have a topic you'd like us to cover or something you personally struggle with. Feel free to send us a WhatsApp at 741-2665. You can do it straight from our website. No phone calls, guys. And you can also message us via any of our social media channels and we will reach out. MyCashlessClass, making school transactions as smart as you are and hopefully as smart as you want your children to be. See you soon.